Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time, I'm going to go over to radaronline.com, and this is about Lizzo's ex-dancers detailing shocking night at Red Light District Club, aghast with how little regard she showed for their bodily autonomy. My bad, you guys. You know me, and certain words, I get a little tongue-tied. It says 3 former dancers who were employed by Lizzo said she and her management team fostered a hostile and sexually charged work environment in an explosive lawsuit filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court on Tuesday, Radar Online has learned. According to the plaintiffs, some dancers were weight shamed, forced to endure sexually denigrating behavior, and preaching about sexuality and Christianity. The bombshell lawsuit is against Lizzo, real name Melissa V. Jefferson, her production company Big Girl Big Touring Inc., and Shirlene Quigley, captain of her dance team. According to the complaint, Quigley allegedly pushed her Christianity beliefs onto dancers. Plaintiffs Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez claimed they endured harassment while working for Lizzo and reluctantly participated in events they did not wish to due to feeling the looming pressure of job security. Davis and Williams first crossed paths with the Truth Hurts performer in March of 2021, ahead of their debut on her reality show Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, while Rodriguez was hired 2 months later to appear in Lizzo's Rumors video and continued her employment as a member of the dance team. In the complaint, the plaintiffs cite a wild night out following a show in Amsterdam, Netherlands, months ago in February. The singer had invited the dancers out with her, and while an attendance was not mandatory, it was well known the cast members were expected to endear themselves to Lizzo. The complaint stated they believed those who did endear themselves to Lizzo during their employment were in a higher standing and offered more opportunities to work with the About Damn Time singer. Recalling the events in Amsterdam, her former dancers said Lizzo invited them out to the notorious Red Light District, known for its abundance of sexual theaters, shops, and clubs and bars, where nudity is on full display, and opted to take them to a local hotspot called Banana Bar, where patrons are allowed to interact with completely nude performers. It was on the night that Davis claimed she was pressured by Lizzo to touch the breasts of one of the nude women performing at the club, while she denied before the chorus became overwhelming, and she acquiesced in an attempt to bring an end to the chants. Davis alleged that she abashedly laughed while trying to hide her discomfort at the situation. The plaintiff said they were also unable to avoid witnessing her incredibly public PDA with her boyfriend, Mike Wright, to whom she was first linked to in March of 2021. According to the plaintiffs, Lizzo's wild night out included the singer bantering a security guard to get on the stage until he submitted to her demands. When he got on the stage, his pants were pulled down, exposing his buttocks. Lizzo then began yelling, "Take it off," while a club performer hit the security guard with whips. Wow, okay. All right, girl. The complaint continues. Plaintiffs were aghast with how little regard Lizzo showed for bodily autonomy of her employees and those around her, especially in the presence of many people whom she employed. RadarOnline.com has learned the plaintiffs also alleged Lizzo again invited them out to Crazy Horse in Paris this March without telling them they would be attending a nude cabaret bar, robbing them of their choice not to participate. Lizzo has not yet responded to the explosive lawsuit. Radar Online has reached out to her representatives for comment. Child. I mean, you, child. Girl, Lizzo, what you out here doing, child? Girl, you, look, listen, I'm all for, having, partying with your employees and things like that. But, I mean, come on now. It's, I mean, it was basically, if I was to go by, and I'm not saying this is what happened, no other details have came out so far that I'm aware of. So let me just say that first and foremost. So please take what I say with a grain of salt. I have no personal knowledge or personal details of any of the goings-ons, okay? But I would say, just why, okay, people have their little quirks or whatever they want to do and things like that or whatnot. It's no secret that Lizzo is a bit freaky. Okay. I've never looked at her as one of the people that would shy away from, being sexually, free. And expressing her sexuality and, what she likes and what she doesn't like. So, I mean, you have that there, but it is another thing to party with your employees and them feeling like they don't have, say, I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to do this. This is making me not feel right. I choose not to participate. I mean, and that's one of the things that a lot of people face, not just in entertainment, but other industries as well. People will go along with, their workers, co-workers, bosses, managers, even when they really don't want to, because, they feel like, well, if I don't do this, I'm gonna lose my job and stuff like that. And sadly, sometimes that is the case. I'm not saying that is the case in this story, but it is a real thing and it is a real possibility. There's a tons of stories of people who have, partied with the people that they worked with, co-workers and stuff like that, and they had unsatisfactory results. As far as her, doing that to her employees and stuff like that. I mean, it becomes a time where you just have to really speak up. Regardless of the job. I mean, I know it's hard out here for a lot of people, but it comes a point to, if something is making you feel uncomfortable and something is making you feel, that you shouldn't be there, most definitely speak up. I would say that to anyone. I'm not saying that the young ladies in this case did the wrong thing. It was their choice, of course, to do that. However, I would urge anyone that is in that position to, speak up. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, let that person know. We live in a day and time now where I believe that, people can do that and say that, the fact that nobody had an NDA is crazy to me. I would think that every star nowadays, they would have people sign NDAs and stuff like that. Nevertheless, from what I can tell, there was none because there's a lawsuit, and I will keep my opinions to myself until, more details become out, But I would definitely like to know how you guys feel about this. Do you think that Lizzo was wrong? Are you shocked and surprised? Myself, truthfully, no, I'm not. You know, she's an entertainer just like anyone else. She's a human being just like anyone else. Um, you know, does it surprise me that, you know, she went to the red light district in Amsterdam and things in Paris and some of the things that she's accused of doing? No, it doesn't. You know, it happens on a daily basis. I mean, she shouldn't be exempt because she's Lizzo. Not saying that it did happen, not saying that it, you know, it did or it didn't. But, you know, I mean, you know, without bias, and like, I like Lizzo's music, love Lizzo's music, everything, body positivity, everything that she does. As far as, you know, uplifting people and, you know, giving people confidence and things like that in her songs, you know, I absolutely adore it. However, you know, it comes a point to where, as though, you know, you gotta step back and be like, hey, you know, she's still a human being, she's still a person. You know, she's just a person in a higher tax bracket like some other people are, you know. And I mean, if she, you know, does the same things and people feel uncomfortable with that, then hey, you know, you being Lizzo, just like any other high profile artist or star or athlete, you know, had people sign an NDA or don't party with your goddamn dancers in your security. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're there to do a job, you know. The number one rule has always been with me, I'm here to do a job. I'm not here to make friends. I mean, if you make a friend along the way, then that's cool. But at the end of the day, you know, you'll have situations come up like this, and then it's their word, and it's basically their word against hers. So, we'll see what happens. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And, you know, drop down, chop it up with me. I love to hear from you, and thank you so much for watching my video. With that, I will get with you guys later.